is fun as hell.
I mean, what you were already
down.
down.
Good at
So
Street Fighter
it-
5.
it's
I'm
not
not even
the
good at
biggest
Street Fighter
feels bad,
5.
but it still
What?
feels bad.
What do you mean? How long did it take you to get good at that? I'm not even good at Street Fighter 5.
I don't know, bro. I feel like most people are Falcon
Maybe I am.
fans,
I don't know. It takes people years
hard
to get
bet
to
against
like.
Buddy, but
I heard it takes people years to get to like
I think Andrew,
gold
man,
and
this
even
guy
get it out
just
as
gains
silver,
momentum,
but
just feels-
it doesn't even
just
seem
feels
that hard.
real good
It's
at
really
the
just
moment.
my main
For sure,
my
man.
main
Nothing
issue
feeling
right now
the
is
pressure.
matchup
Like,
knowledge.
He's made some tweets, like, you know what I'm saying? He wants to kind
That's
of
that's my main issue. I don't think
winning ways feel like he's
the game is hard. It's just matchup knowledge. Like
not necessarily on the
there's
decline,
some
but
characters
not
that
playing
moves that I
his
don't like.
stance.
There's some like even when I fought Laura yesterday. When I fought that Laura yesterday, I didn't know what the hell she can do. Well, I mean, I know she's a grappler and she has like lightning and whatnot, but like I don't know what all her moves do.
Expectations are
It's like
there.
sometimes I'll jump
You know,
in
it gets harder
and like
Yeah.
they'll do something and I didn't even know they could
Shout out
do
to
that or
any
something.
competitor. It's very difficult to deal with. But I mean, both these competitors really putting it all on the line here. There's the neutral air
Hey,
trade,
Paolo's
and
understand
that
this
time working out for Luis.
Yeah,
Both these
yeah.
players playing so well. I definitely want to see that Game 5 scenario.
Actually, I think it's the last Palu player. I've seen a lot of Palus.
Battlefield
Yeah, I know.
is the pick, though.
OTG probably better.
Luis with a
I'm
very
pretty sure
strong
low
lead,
T.
only at
Of course, low tier
71%.
guy is better than me at Street Fighter.
And on top
Isn't
of
he
that, Falcon at a lower
Diamond?
percent,
Like what?
that's
He's
just
been
a
playing
win
Street
point
Fighter
over
for like
the
how
platform.
long?
We've seen that detriment happen.
This is
so
my
many
first Street
times for
Fighter.
Palutena players, right? Just landing
But
on
not
the
my
platform,
first.
seeing that forward tilt.
I played the one on
Palutena player never
Xbox
wants
when I
to
was
do that.
little.
So if you ever see that,
Original
always
Xbox,
play
not
it.
360.
Generally not exactly.
That was in like
Not
that
the
was in like
strongest
2006.
Well established at this
I was
point,
like-
but strong
I was like
start
8 years
for
old or
Luis,
9.
Must win game in the fourth, and he is putting.
That was
on
mashing.
a ton of
I'd say
pressure.
6 is my
And
first
still
Street
kind
Fighter. I
of
wouldn't say
fight
5
out of
my first Street
offenses like
Fighter.
this, though, in a couple of previous rounds for sure. So far from over, gets the dash attack. Again, continue to apply a ton of pressure.
We have
Oh,
Why you-
look
They
at the
can
mix.
you have
The
to play
short
every
They can
character
think
in the
twice, they
fighting
might
game
try
so
and
you
run
can
up
counter
there.
them.
Up B, but he'll settle for the
Huh?
back throw.
That's why you have to play every. No, you don't have to play every. You have to
Palutena
just.
players actually do
You don't
that
have
is
to
they
play every
go-
fight every
they
character
either,
to
like,
to
double
know how to
jump,
fight
double
them.
jump
You can
up
just
B
play
and
the
then
game.
go
If you just play the
left to
game,
go
you're
all
gonna
the
fight
way
them
towards the stage,
eventually.
or you can do like a
That's how you
down
can
left
build
angle
matchup knowledge.
to
Just
pick
playing,
where you
literally
want.
just by playing the game. You don't have to check all their moves and whatnot.
Oh, the back here, and that is untechable.
You don't have to like hop in training and
Ooh,
check
it's too
every
strong
character's
and
moves. You
That
just
percentage
play
was
the
a
game.
little bit too much in the red there.
Oh, damn.
What an anti-air.
I only did that for
I'm
Bedman that
saying,
one
bro,
day
having the
because
prediction
Bedman,
and the
I know for a
response.
fact if I
Man,
play
God
Guilty,
is
I'm gonna
bringing
fight
out
a
her
Bedman
range.
That
eventually.
was kind of
Okay.
And Bedman's moves are telegraphed weird,
Alright.
so I wanted to just check it.
We've seen Paulo
And it
players
was a new character, so I just wanted to
opting
check.
for some of these smash attacks.
See if the character's fun.
I know Luis loves to charge the down smash. We've
Character's
seen
okay.
Chase go for really big forward smash.
That was the
swings
only reason why I
wanted
did that
sets
for
against
Bedman.
players like Riddles. I mean, just essentially
Other than
putting
that,
a
I
little
usually
bit
wouldn't do
more on
that.
the line because Paulo is one
Yeah,
of those
Street Fighter
characters
5
that
doesn't
can
even feel
struggle
that
to
hard.
get the KO at times.
I
So,
really only think Street Fighter 5 is a hard
kind of
game at all,
betting it
actually.
all in certain scenarios around 80-90%.
No, Tekken,
Getting
that- oh
that
my
stock that
fucking
early is
goodness.
such a big swing of momentum for Paulo.
Tekken is hard. Depending on the character you're playing, I guess.
I think Louis, oh yeah. The way he's operating too well, bro. I think this game 5 looking
Why did they name
inevitable.
Bedman's moves like that?
Getting back onto the stage.
Air
here,
5E.
another grab.
That's the only move I'm gonna remember because that's the
Gets the down
passive.
air.
That thing is so good. That
Right now,
passive is
Luis.
so good.
And there,
Oh, you're
quarter,
dead.
not enough.
Not
Yeah,
He's
quite,
not dead?
quite. This is a lot to ask though from Falco.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
drag
Oh.
down.
yeah.
I love those. I
2-2.
love those.
Those are
Game
solid.
5.
Okay, Louis not getting rattled after that third
Honestly, in the old
game,
days,
able to
what the
respond
hell?
in a very
Street Fighter
solid
5 is
way,
easy
too.
because of V trigger.
Place your bets. Who you got?
I wouldn't
boys?
say it's because of. Well, actually,
Louis
no.
or Andrew for game number 5.
Some people's V triggers are
Yeah,
just not
so
made the same,
clean
dude. That's
off
just
stage.
so apparent.
Even on stage, man, Luis was just moving
Hop in
extremely
alive and
well.
study all possible
navigating
combos in
around
24 hours
the
straight.
neutral that
Yeah,
Andrew
you
was
can keep
bringing to
doing
the
that yourself.
table.
You should. Like.
And
You
why
get
that
more out
drag
of
down
playing
is
the
so
game
important
than
on
just
stage.
sitting in the
We
lab
saw the drag down
24/7.
there and that stock, right? Palutina's nair.
What's that?
since
What's
at
that
such a
one
high
video by
arc, if you
Core
do
A
that
Gaming?
final
There's
hit,
there's
unless
three
it's
types
just
of players.
KOing off the
Oh
side
crap!
blast
I
zone.
think you pressed my space bar.
Any
Three
character's
types of
probably gonna be able
players.
to make it back from that. Even
One
with
that
no
sits in
double
the
jump, you
lab,
drift back in and use
One
your
that
obviously you can rinse and repeat.
Damn, what was the
but
other?
Luis knew,
Let me-
hey,
let me
no
see if I
double
can
jump.
look
If
it
I
up.
get the drag down, you just can't make it back. And on top of that, Palutina's
This guy makes really good
has no
videos
hitbox, right? So Paulo can just afford to go for something
for
like
fighting
that.
games. Yeah, this is
Immediately
Core
up
A
you back to
Gaming.
ledge. Don't have to worry about hitting your
He
opponent.
did a video on the types of
Just
fighting
like
game
that.
players. It
Showing
was so
off the
fucking
edge guarding potential in
hilarious.
this matchup.
God damn, what was it? Where's the video
Going
at?
into this game 5
was a
scenario. Your
really
Town
funny
City is
video.
the pick.
All right.
Oh,
Big one
man.
coming up for sure, man. One of these guys going to
There's-
loser semis.
The one that only fights NPCs? Nah, I can't remember what it what it was.
No, Louis.
Is he
what
dead
a
already?
start. 0 to death. The perfect opening for Louis Money. So I'm sit back a little bit, take a deep breath, knowing, I mean, he's got an entire stock advantage. He's got to not let this one get out of control. Sometimes you can kind of look a little
I
bit
found
too
it.
far ahead, right? You get
It's a
solid lead
5-minute
like
video.
this,
we
it's
can
like
watch
fall
it
by
after
the
this. It's
wayside,
a
but
funny ass video.
I mean, whenever you
But it's
open
not
up
that
a game
funny, but
5
it's a
and
very
you're
it's a
your
very
opponent,
interesting video.
Do not think you won
correct
the game. That is the
You
worst
get
thing
to
can
you
do.
can break
still
down
have
a
to
player
close
and
this
tell
out.
which type of
Andric
person
is a
someone
player
is.
that has crazy offense. You're playing against
We're gonna watch the
Captain
video. I want you guys to
Falcons,
tell me
one
which
of
type
the
of player
best
I
Captain
am.
Falcons in the world.
yes
So closing this out is
I
still
don't.
going to be a difficult task here.
All I remember is that one of
We
them
can
was the
bring
one that
to the
sits
table
in the
here.
lab
They're supposed to play very
24/7,
low.
looking at
Like
frame
that.
data and whatnot.
pretty slick. Let's see
But
what
that
the
playstyle
closest
also has its
area
issues
to
because
land. Gonna find
there's so
the
many
ledge
different
and it happens.
possibilities.
Nice. I like that down
So
air.
like, if something
Okay.
happens that's not
Okay.
part of their outcome
Trying to put
versus
himself
something
in
they
a
didn't lab,
position to
they
succeed. Maybe
didn't
go
lab,
two stocks.
they're just at a disadvantage.
He's certainly not too far
There was a
away.
bunch of shit they
Hendricks
did. It was a really
probably
good video.
not expecting this to be the start he'd have to
Every time I
take.
learn the most annoying
Mason
character,
is
someone
deficit
uses
as
a
well,
character I
playing
don't
around
know.
nicely with
That's
those
matchup
platforms.
knowledge, bro.
Teleport cancel.
You literally
gets
build
the
that by
command
just
grab
playing
off
the game.
FB. All right.
There's
At
nothing
least
you can do about
doing
that.
that double
Or I
grab
guess
thing
you can
on
lab
top
all the
where
characters, but
you
you're better
keep
off
that
just
grab
playing the
for
game.
fumble,
Even
so
if you
get
lose,
really quick fumbles there.
even if you
But
lose, you're
Andric
still
is
learning.
reacting very well, getting the best of that scenario.
That's why, like, when I
Guys,
fought like
huge
Laura or
grab
whatever
right
the hell
here.
yesterday,
So you have the
yeah, I lost
potentially-
the match, but
you just have to
realistically,
hit
I
a
won
clean
because if I
backer
fight
right
that
at the
again, I
edge.
know what to do. Or like, for example, when I fought that Rashid was jumping all over my damn screen. It took me to the second set to figure out how to
Covers
fucking
so
fight
much
Rashid.
options there because if
He
you
that
get
Rashid
ledge
loses
trump,
to
Paulson's up there
fireballs.
is so large,
I started
especially
spamming
if you add
fireballs
the
on my
trump
ass and I
in,
won.
You're gonna get caught up.
I
by the
I
up air,
came back and I won the
there,
set.
Luis just caught normal get up,
Yeah.
covering multiple options with that KO option being the Palutena up air.
Bro, sounds like
Luis,
Ash when he loses.
Great shield.
No,
defense
Ash is
as well,
literally
dropping
brain
the
dead.
shield,
Hold on.
throwing that other up air,
Ash
bringing
will
it
make the
back up.
stupidest decisions in Pokemon battles. What? Do not compare me to Ash.
Barely out of range here.
Oh, hell nah. You focus too much on landing combos, you mess up hard.
Down air.
Combos aren't everything. That's why I don't ever lab combos. Well, not, I do, but I don't.
Andric cannot.
The first thing I do when I play a fighting game, I don't look at a combo. What the hell? I don't look for long ass combos because I know for a fact that doesn't mean anything at the start of a fighting game. If you pick up a fighting game, you don't want to look up crazy long combos because you're gonna pick that up easily as you keep playing the game. You look up like 3-link combos or 2-link combos.
On that move, so.
You don't need crazy long combos for low rank. Like long combos aren't gonna do anything. What's the point of landing a long combo if you're still gonna lose the damn match off movement or spacing or like
dash grab? Andric has the sledge
understanding
trap
of like general
That's the
mechanics
sweep.
or whatever.
Andric gets this stock, man. It's
Fundamental,
still
yeah, literally
anybody's
fundamentals.
game.
That's how you
Kinda wanna
describe
see
it. Like
come down to the final
combos, like
stock. Let's see.
cares about combos. Like
Swinging.
what was that Chun Li? That Chun Li did like a crazy long combo on me. She still lost the damn match.
Go-to in these
Or
scenarios.
actually, I think that Chun Li beat me. I can't remember.
Kind of getting staled.
Well, there was this
By
one Chun Li.
teleports. Oh, going
The
back
first
to
one
the
beat
ledge
me. I
here.
think it was the
Crafty
second one.
stuff.
She does
Andric
just
making
crazy
it
long combos. She
very
knew
clear
crazy
that
long combos.
the
Every time she
block
like
is the most
landed a
important
counter hit
thing.
on me, she
The
did some
back throw
crazy long
barely
confirm.
Almost
But
had
she
it.
still
And the
lost.
Reverse Falcon
Because
dive.
she kept jumping
When it
in.
said Luis to the blast
She didn't
zone and not
anti-air.
the
Like
stage.
she literally just did not know fundamentals at all. I jumped in on her every single time because she did not anti-air.
Positions like this before.
She did not know how to do her fireballs. She did not anti-air. She kept jumping in herself, and I just kept anti-ing her.
Here we go, Louis. Don't let it be.
Long combos. What is that gonna do? Like, it
The
doesn't mean
Falcon
anything.
dive on the platform is a possibility as well. And let me
Obviously,
tell you,
it helps if you
the
combine
one
all.
who-
If you combine all the, if you
in this
combine
situation, it's like,
fundamentals
oh,
and all
would
the
you
stuff
rather be Luis or
together.
Andric? I'm telling
Yes,
you right now, you'd rather be.
it's gonna mean a lot.
Playing
But like
house money right now, this percent
Yes.
so high.
other
Oh
combos
my
and Smash,
goodness.
hell yeah,
Looking
there
a
is.
little shocked that the up air.
Just that the way
connected, but
combos
Louis
and Smash work
just
are different.
Throws it out and puts himself deeper into this bracket.
The way combos and Smash
making it
work
to
are
Louis
different though
semis.
because
Crazy set between the two.
Smash
Louis money
combos change at different percent because obviously if you're at 100% and you try to do the same combo that you did when you're at the enemy's at 1%, it's not gonna work because you knock back way more now. That's why Smash's combos are different. The combos change per percent. If someone's at 100%, you can't do the same combo as if they're at 1%. They're knocked back more. The combo's not gonna work. That's why you need to know combos for different percents in Smash. That's why Smash is like a tricky game. Reading DI, yeah. Smash combos a lot way more on reading DI, which is directional input. Like if someone, like if someone punches me, if I hold the stick back, it's gonna send me way further back. Or if someone like punches me and I hold the stick up, it's gonna send me flying way out higher up. Like that's why combos depend on reading DI. I mean, you can read the DI. It's just really quick. There's like a quick blue flash. I don't know if you guys notice it, but you can read it. I don't. That's something a lot of people don't know about Smash. You can't like. I don't know. There's a lot of.
And then
What's the blue flash? I don't know if people realize it when someone gets hit by an electric.
Larry Lurr taking on Big Boss as he was going to go to Grands. We'll see in just a minute.
Oh, they're taking a break? Oh, they're taking a break real quick. Okay. Alright, let me boot up that video. It's a very funny video. Well, actually, it's not that funny, but it's a good informational video, I should say. Play Yakuza after this? Probably.
As illustrated in the previous video, a fighting game's replay value comes from having human opponents to play against. While some of the best games ever made have been single-player only, nothing can match the depth and challenge of overcoming a sentient being with the same desire to come out on top. The human aspect is what makes coming up with a winning strategy so complicated, and it's why traditional game guides are more likely to have things like combos and setups as opposed to a section on how to frustrate your opponent. Luckily, we have some great resources on fighting game theory like SonicHurricane.com's Footsie's Handbook, Seth Killian's Vitriolic Domination 101 series, and now the Amazon.com self-help bestseller Simplifying Street Fighter by Putex. While I love combo videos and watching Punko get angry, I wanted to know more about the game's theory. Korean OG veteran and Evo champ Ryan An, aka Laugh, was kind enough to let me, and by extension you, in on one of his theories. He feels that there are 3 archetypes of fighting game players, and most players exhibit varying degrees of each one, kind of like a radar chart.
Yeah, it's like the Street Fighter radar chart.
The 3 attributes we're talking about are the brains, the heart, and the body. All this is pretty abstract, so I'll elaborate.
Let me know which character you guys think I am.
Refers to the scientific player. This is the lab monster who is constantly in training mode, finding the best options and answers to particular situations. Hitbox and frame data is king, and every move and decision is calculated to provide the best outcome and the least risk. The brains-based player is the most thrilled to find an option select that can cover 3 possibilities in one setup, and aims to have a concrete answer for every moment of the match. However, because there are virtually infinite scenarios in a fighting game, it's not possible to know every situation, and this is where being solely a brains-based player has its limits. Unfamiliar situations can be downright scary, and the fact that you're playing a fighting game and not chess means that you don't have time to analyze how best to handle it. But if you've really done your lab work, the scientific player has the most consistent and efficient way of bulldozing their opponents. In contrast, the heart refers to the emotional or feel-based player. This kind of player likes mind games, baiting, conditioning their opponents, and making predictions based on the heat of the moment. In other words, making reads, also known as yomi in Japan. It's about riding that fine line between genius and foolishness, and somehow coming out as a genius. A feel-based player thrives in the scientific player's fear of unfamiliar situations, and will delve into the metagame to get the edge they need in order to win. For those unfamiliar, the metagame is a game played outside of the main game that still affects the main game. But none of this matters if you drop your combos all day long, and this brings us to the final archetype to round out the theory. This type of player is known as the body, which refers to players known for their physical capabilities, which in fighting games refers to execution and reactions. This is actually the most straightforward out of the 3, and what people unfamiliar with fighting games might think is the only thing required to be good at fighting games.
It's not,
of course, this usually isn't the case, but there are games that are fast-paced and require serious timing and coordination to do well, and we notice that physical players prefer characters that benefit from being able to do difficult links and combos. This kind of required precision is what separates fighting games from mind sports like chess and poker, and is often blamed for being a barrier to new potential fighting game players. But some of you might be thinking that this theory is nothing new, and you're absolutely right. The balance between mind, body, and heart has been expressed countless times in fiction before, and one that's unequivocal about it is The Wizard of Oz.
Toto?
What the hell?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
The cowardly lion has a brain, but is fearful. The clumsy scarecrow is brainless, but has a heart. And the Tin Man represents a physical body without any human organs. But as much fun as it might be to make parallels between fighting
Wizard of Oz to fighting game archetypes,
how is any of this useful? Well, it's not terribly useful on the surface, but with some thinking and playing Theory Fighter, it can change the way you approach a match. Just off the top of my head, I might be more wary of wake-up backdashing against a brains-based player because they'll option select everything. When playing a heart-based player, I might resist the urge to jump if it seems like that's what they want me to do. As for a body-based player, I might throw less close-range fireballs when they have Ultra, even in situations where I don't think they can react. All 3 attributes are required to be a good fighting game player, and no one will completely embody one archetype. But in big tournaments
People
with
still
short
do, though.
2 out of 3 sets, it helps to understand your opponent as quickly as possible, especially when there are hundreds of players you've never heard of, and anything that will help you form a strategy is going to help you win.
Yeah, it looks like the winner is crying.
Like that one Chun-Li I fought, that was a
But
that
of
was a
course,
brains player,
everyone
100%.
approaches the game differently, and this is just
All
a
he knew
theory,
was
which is
combos.
why I
That's
haven't
literally
named
all
and
he knew.
categorized any players. But you guys can feel free to do so in the comments section.
Okay, is Snake Eyes is easily brain. Snake Eyes is in the lab 24/7. That's the only player. Oh, Mochi, I don't watch Mochi streams. Snake Eyes is in the lab 24/7. Every time I open his stream, he's literally in training mode, checking some Kage combo or something. Lab Demon, I'm a heart player. There's many different types of players, bro. There's a lot, bro. But I'm pretty sure there's way more archetypes than that. But yeah, you do be